Welcome to this video review, and today I'm going to review and take a look at the Nitehog Chameleon Plus. I think it's X-Core TIR-M35. A really long name, a full mouthful, but in essence this is the only Chameleon second generation with a 35mm objective lens. This device was launched in 2021, so it's around 1 year since now, and it's their second most expensive model. As you probably know, Nitehog is a company now based in Germany, in Berlin. I do think that they started, their origins were in Bulgaria. I'm not sure completely, but for the last 5 years or something like that, they are operating in Berlin, and all of their devices are made in EU, which is quite a rare sight in the field of thermal optics. I think majority of these devices are made in China, but not this Nitehog. So it's a thermal clip-on, second most expensive. I think it's Cayman, the even more expensive than this one. The model is basically the same, only the lens is 50mm instead of 35. So the price of this device is around 4,700 euros, something like that. As you probably know, with thermal devices the prices go up and down all the time, so the market is very volatile, and I know that there were some instances of this device being offered even for 3,600 euros, which was a really great price. But in general, when you look across the European shops now at the moment, it's around 4,690. It's made out of magnesium. They make this by themselves. So it's quite light, only 500 grams, even though it's not really the smallest one. When you look from the side, it's around 7 centimeters, but the length is almost 20, so it's quite a long device. It's powered by two CR123A batteries. I had them in because I had to check the menus and so on, and the image quality. But you also get a battery pack with the device. So you're able to put the battery pack inside also, like this. A really smart solution. They're like, in this regard, they're really similar to Pulsar devices, which all come with their batteries. And majority of users, at least to my experience, they always buy two battery packs at start. And it's, I would say, a much better solution than with two normal batteries. The device has a startup time of around 6 seconds. You can check this on our separated blog post on this matter, real startup time. And it even has an automatic turn-off function. So it has a position sensor inside, and so when you put the device like downwards or upwards or to the side, any side you wish, it will automatically turn off. So it will preserve the battery. The battery life is around 4 hours, so more than enough, and you have been able to see that it's really easy and fast to change the battery pack. The device comes with a 5 years warranty, again something very unique in this range of products. Most of other devices come with 2 years or maybe 3 years warranty. This one, it's made in EU, it's serviced in EU, and it comes with a 5 years warranty, so it's a big, I would say, plus for it. For the menus and all other operation, you see there are 3 buttons outside, really easy to use. They have a tactile feeling, so you know when you click the button. And the whole device in general is really well made, so you can see high quality from everything. And this is, I would say, really nice because there are so many expensive devices in this category which are just not made equally well. What is also true, the on and off button is really nice, because with the majority of devices, because thermal devices have a little bit longer startup time, you are never sure if you turn the device on or you didn't. So with the Nitehog devices you can definitely be sure. It's even, the click is really audible. And this is a plus and a minus. When you're hunting, it's not good to turn the device on when you have wild boars 20 meters away from you, because they will hear you. So if we go a little bit further, you also get a really nice casing for the device, made out of high quality plastic. You get a nice real leather pouch for the device and a really extensive manual, one of the best I have seen. It goes into detail on anything, also how to zero the device and so on. You also get this ring adapter so that you're able to fit all standard adapters which have a 52mm objective thread like DDAL devices had many years ago. Okay, I think I covered most of the things associated with the body and build quality and so on, so we can go to the sensor. So in front of the sensor there's a 35mm objective lens with an aperture of f1.2. It's made out of germanium, and behind it it's a French-made Leonred amorphous silicate. So really special, a little bit different with than most devices. So amorphous silicate sensor with 640 by 480 pixels. The pixel pitch, that means the distance between two pixels, is 17 microns, and the refresh rate is 50 Hz. You also have the calibration modes of manual, semi-automatic and automatic. Most of the people just leave it in automatic, even though for hunting, for shooting, maybe sometimes it's better to have it in semi-automatic so that you are able to choose when to calibrate, so that the calibration doesn't happen at the moment when you are taking the shot. The NATD, so noise equivalent temperature difference, is not known for this device, but I would say it's around 50, below 50 microkelvins, even though they are not saying it. But if you look at the range of detection of around 1400 meters and the basic image quality, I would say it's around 50. What's also very unique with this device is that you have a really wide field of view, 31 meters and 100 meters. That's quite good. And the device comes with 4 different color modes, and you're able to focus it down all the way even below 1 meter. The focusing ring is really sturdy, it's nice, it speaks about quality, and because of this contour it's really easy to use it even with gloves. So it's really well made in all respect. What's also very interesting is the eyepiece. You're able to use this device as a normal observation device. So you just put on this eyepiece and you're able to use it like a normal monocular. And as you're able to see, there is no lens inside or anything in this. It's just a rubber so that you're able to press your eye and your face on it. And there is quite a big screen inside of this device. And even myself, I'm using glasses, I had no problems using it as a monocular. When you wish to use it as a clip-on, you need to use this supplied adapter ring, like this. You would screw it all the way to the end, and then all normal clip-on adapters which you need to buy separately go on, like this Smart Clip or Rusan or any other. So this is, I would say, it could have been done better, but I will come to this at the end. So the menus itself, they're really easy to access, only 3 buttons, up and down, and all the functions you're able to set the normal functions like the brightness, the color mode, the contrast and so on. You're also able to access the menus a little bit deeper, and then you're able to zero the device. The one click on the device is roughly 3 centimeters, a little bit less. So the zeroing is really easy also. What is also possible is that there is room for 20 still images inside of the device, and you have to press the button and hold it, and then you're able to take the picture. The problem is that it doesn't capture the image immediately, so you have to hold it down and then it captures the image in a couple of seconds, so you're able to miss the action if you wish to do the image immediately. There is no Wi-Fi capabilities, but the device has an external video out, and you're able to put additional module which enables you Wi-Fi compatibilities with a smartphone and similar. Not the best solution ever, I would say, and Wi-Fi module is quite big, It's almost as big as this battery pack. It also comes in nice leather with straps, so that you're able to strap it to the rifle and so on, but it's not an optimal solution, I would say. And then you're able to take videos and you're able to control the device through your phone and so on. Okay, so all in all, I think I covered most of the things. What I would say about the image quality itself, it is with the sensor of 640 by 480 pixels and the display, which is 800 by 600 AMOLED display. This display also works all the way down to -25 degrees, so you're able to use it in harsh weather conditions in winter and so on. And the image quality is quite decent, especially if you're using scopes up to 3.5 times of magnification. If you go higher with the magnification, then normally you will see all the pixels in the screen. So I can go now through, I would say, sweet and sour, which I do always at the end when I do the summary of these devices. And I know from analytics of our videos that this is the part where most of the people is most interested in. So all in all, what is positive with this device, what is sweet, and what could have been done better, what is a little bit sour. So positive, definitely superb build quality. The build quality of this device is really, really good and probably one of the best in this industry. I would say also the power button, it's a perfect solution because you know when you're on. Maybe it could have been done that it wouldn't be so loud. The waterproofness, I forgot to mention, is IP66, so it's more than enough waterproof for rain and similar activities. Not to drop it into the water, but when it's raining, it's no problem, you're able to use it. I would also say size and weight, even though the device is quite long, with 500 grams it's not too heavy, and we have seen other devices which are even less compact than this one. So I would say size and weight is still on the plus side. And also the eyepiece works really nicely and you are able to see, I would say, a nice image with it. It also offers you a one-time magnification as standard and all the way to 4 times as a digital zoom. I also like the battery pack. I think that majority of other devices that lack the battery pack, normally Pulsar doesn't, but other devices, I would say this is a big plus. The ability to change the battery in seconds is something what really sets apart from other manufacturers. Made in EU, they have a service in EU and 5 years warranty. This is again all very positive. So what could have been done better? Okay, I would say the price. I would say that at the moment this device is quite expensive because majority of other competitors they lowered the price already in 2022. So now I think this device could also it would benefit from a repositioning in price. I also think that display size of 800 by 600 pixels, it's decent, but it could have been done better because this is almost a flagship device. So a bigger display would meant that you're able to use higher magnification on your scope and it would be positive. No Wi-Fi as standard. This is again something, I think that times are over for devices that need external video module or Wi-Fi module. I remember 6-7 years ago when Pulsar Quantum devices needed an external recording module, and maybe at that time in 2015 it worked, but not in 2022. It would need, I would say, built-in Wi-Fi capabilities and also taking images in a way that you need to press the button and wait for the image to be taken. It should work instantly. You push the button, the image is taken. It should have been done like this. Also the thread, the fact that you need some additional ring between the standard thread and I would say standard adapter thread, it's something what could have been done better. Because honestly speaking, it wouldn't cost much if they would just do it in this dimension, and the device could have been a little bit shorter. All in all, somebody who needs a reliable, very robust, well-made device, made in EU, this is one of the best options, because honestly speaking, if we look at all other manufacturers who are producing devices in Europe and have a servicing in Europe, Pulsar, okay, but they offer 3 years warranty, not 5 years. And still, if you look at the build quality and you look at Krypton and this Chameleon, I would say that Chameleon is better made. The fit and finish is better. It is true that Krypton has a bigger lens and has other pluses, but still, when you look at the quality, the sturdiness, the service in Europe, 5 years warranty, this is a big plus for this device. And I do believe that there are customers who would who care more about the build quality and reliability and longevity of the device over video and Wi-Fi capabilities. I do believe that there are people who will never use video. They just need a device that functions, it has a long warranty, and which has a service in Germany. And this is something what this device provides. Somebody who is into taking videos and capturing a lot of images and who wish to have all the multimedia, they will probably go with some other device. So thank you for watching. I hope this review was of good use for you. If you are thinking about buying this device, I think I offered you some insights, and I hope to see you in the next review. Thank you.